I've been an Apple Watch wearer for, well, since it came out. I've had the Generation 0 all the way to the Series 6 that I'm currently using. No need to upgrade yet because this watch is amazing. But this is a smartwatch from a Chinese brand, Feipuqu. It's something like that. Anyway, it's under £30 in the UK. $25.99 at the moment on Amazon. Is it any good? Is it worth a purchase for an older relative or somebody that doesn't really want the up-to-date technology? Does it work for a start? So in this video, we're going to find out. First of all, we're going to unbox it. This is what it comes like. It's the R3 Pro. Now, for under £30, I'm really not expecting much. So if this works and connects to the phone and sort of does any similar things that the Apple Watch does, then I'm going to be impressed. It comes in the box with some connection guide. It works with Android and iOS, so you have to download their app, GloryFit, and then connect it to that through the app for it to work with your mobile device. So those are the instructions. It comes with a manual as well in the box, and this is the watch. It comes with two straps in the box. We've got a plastic strap and we've got sort of a material sports band kind of strap, and the charger, which is what I've seen before with these sort of Chinese brands. It's magnet, and it works via the USB-A because that's still a thing, and then it magnetizes only one way to the watch, like that. It doesn't magnetize that way, it's only that way, which is okay. So it's going to charge. It's got a 230 mAh battery in there, so it will last 4 to 6 days. Something I've noticed, because these things aren't sort of pulling a lot of power, you don't need to charge them every day. That's a real plus. This will last a few days. As other watches do from cheaper brands, they tend to last a lot longer because they just haven't got the power inside of them that is sucking the battery, so the battery does last. Okay, let's take this off. We've downloaded the app already. We'll get that registered, and hopefully there's a little bit of charge in here, so I haven't got to charge it up. So what we're going to do, we're going to connect this first of all to see if it connects to the app. Yes, I'm male. We're not going to do all this information. Completed. Don't allow. Don't want it to track you. It's the only thing I'm not too keen about these kind of devices, using like a third-party app. The tracking, security, just puts me off a little bit, but we're going to do this anyway. We're going to swipe down, pull down to sync. Okay. Please connect device. Device. Add new device. Select the device. Search in, and it's picked it up straight away. So we're going to press that. It's connecting to the watch, and it's binded successfully. That's really quick, like seconds. It's done. So we are connected to the, we want to pair it. Then you have to allow notifications. Like I said, if you want to receive notifications on your watch, then you have to allow that within the app on your iPhone. I'm using the iPhone 14 Pro Max here. So let's just take a quick look at it. We've got the usual sort of recognisable controls. Swipe down, swipe left, swipe right. Then we can press that button. Doesn't do anything apart from lock the screen, so that's fine. We'll swipe down for, we've got torch on there, that's cool. We can change the brightness, we can turn the silent mode on and off, and then we can find my phone as well. iPhone was found. That's good. It's got that built in. We've got different settings here. You can change the dial, brightness, stuff like that in there. Let's get back to the main menu. Swipe from the left, and then it's got your steps, calories and distance covered, so it tracks your health and your steps over the day. We've got training, status, heart, blood oxygen, body temperature, sleeping, breathe, weather, music, messages, stopwatch, timer, flashlight, and settings. So I've got to admit, having used the Apple Watch for a few years, like I said, there are just the few things that you do use. These different sensors, like the blood oxygen, never used it. The other sensors on there, heart rate, you'll use that when you're exercising, but they're a little bit gimmicky. And yes, it's a premium device, it costs a lot of money, but I do just use it for notifications, for alarms, and occasionally tracking walks when we go out and go for a run and something like that. So you've got all of these features in this £30 device. So my question to you is, Why would you spend 300, 400, 500 pounds on an Apple device when this £30 device does all of that? Something I've been struggling with when it comes to sort of tech videos and reviewing cheaper tech. They do what they say on the tin. And really, are we just keeping up with the Joneses by having an Apple Watch? I'm starting to think we are. Let's just test the heart rate. Let's see if we can see if it's comparable to the Apple Watch's heart rate and see if it's accurate. If the Apple Watch and this watch sort of match, then we know that the sensor's working. So we'll click on heart rate, and it's saying there, as you can see, 80 beats, 78. Let's track my heart rate on the watch, on the Apple Watch, and compare the two. 81 on the Apple Watch, 75, 76, 72 and 72. They're identical. So we know that the heart rate is accurate. Well, it's accurate compared to the Apple Watch. So the heart rate monitor works, and I would suggest that all the other monitors work in a similar way and are comparable to the Apple Watch. So it comes with two straps. If you wanted a sports band like this and you wanted to buy another strap, you'd be forking out another £50 with the Apple. That's another thing to think about. They are replaceable. Other features include a 1.69-inch screen, so the screen's pretty big. It's not as big as the Apple Watch, but it's a decent sized screen. It's got sleep tracking in it, heart rate monitor. Oh, there we go, notification just come through from my boss. So it is receiving notifications, messages as well on the device. That's good, so that works as well. So yeah, it's got all the things that you do need. There is one thing that I did read in the description on Amazon, that it wasn't suitable for really high temperatures and really hot water, so don't go in the bath with this on, and it doesn't say anything about waterproofness on there, so not sure about that. But for $25.99, I don't think you can go wrong. It would make a really perfect gift for somebody in your family if they're after a cheaper watch and they're not really bothered about having an Apple Watch. They just want something that does the basics and does them well. Well, that's it for this video. If you do want to grab one of these, will be a link in the description down below. This is not a sponsored video. They did send it for review, but they haven't paid for this video, so this is my honest opinion about these cheaper devices. Yes, they're cheaper, and yeah, they're probably not as high quality, but they do the job. That's it for this one. I'll see you on the next one.